Alright, I have a total of 6 iRulu products that will run the 64 gig expanded SD card. I am going to go through and I'm going to show you all about them and prove to you that they do work. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you learned a little something. And this one is the Royalty X10 version, one of my favorite tablets they've made. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to take you through all the ones and show you they do run it, just a few minutes to give you an idea of what it can do, so you can make your own decision on whether you want to do it or not. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get started. I want to quickly show you some videos running off the SD card. Beautiful picture
on the north by the Black Sea,
and great sound. That's the thing about the Royalty series, they have wonderful specs, and the 64 card with this 10-inch tablet just doubles your value. Okay, as you can see, I have a ton of full-length movies on here. You could put your files, anything you wanted to on here. And there's a music run off the 64-bit card. It does have Bluetooth. And this is just a fantastic tablet. If I was probably going to upgrade, I think this would be the one I would go to. Alright, the next one we're going to be looking at is the iRulu X10 43. It has the 2 speakers on top. It runs the 64-bit card. It had 8 gig of internal storage plus the 1 gig of memory. And there, of course, is where it says a 58.89 gigabyte card. It never shows up the full amount. I've got 8.76 left, which I guess technically that would be 64 and something. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how well it works. This has Bluetooth on it. It runs Android 4.22, which is Jelly Bean. It's got 1024 by 600 resolution, 2 megapixel camera, and it runs the 64-bit card. Alright, what we're going to do is grab some movies. The sound sounds real nice. It's got a nice picture. You do have to look at it straight on. You can't look at it really right from the side. You can, but it don't work right.
On Monday, April 5th, 1909, in the Phoenix Gazette, an incredible story in an article that would blow your mind. In a moment, we're going to be talking with David at some other stories. He is a well-known author, of course.
All right. And one of them is a pretty old tablet we have, but it still runs great. It's the AX738 tablet. This baby will run a 64 gig card. I will show you. And here. Now it's running Jelly Bean. Alright, here is our storage. We got our internal, and that's 1 gig. Then we got 4 gigs of storage. Down at the bottom, you'll see 58.9 with 8 available. That is your 64 gig card. And let's see how it runs it. Here is the storage in the tablet. Down there you'll see the 58 gig and 8 available. And that is because I filled up the card, and we're going to play it in this tablet. There's your other internal storage. There's your memory. But what we're concerned with is this tablet. And the fact this tablet is one of the older models. It is AX738. It's still a nice little tablet for running Jelly Bean. I was actually surprised it would run the 64 gig, but it did. It's 800 by 480 resolution, so I'm pretty sure this is an expensive tablet, but we're going to find out. We have this little tablet, 800 by 400 resolution, and we're going to see how it plays with the 64 gig card. These are still good tablets. I do recommend getting a speaker. It really is not loud enough on this. It has a real nice picture considering it's got a low resolution. The picture looks good. The sound is good. Let's check out music. Maybe it'll be a little bit louder. Audiobooks runs well on it.
In the President's Secret
Now the
Service,
sound on that is
behind
perfect.
the scenes with agents in the line of fire and the presidents they protect.
That run really well. And all this is stored on that 64 gig card.
Let's go. Don't want you for the weekend. Don't want you for a night.
That sounds wonderful. But it does run the 64 gig disc. If you still have it, give it a shot. You're going to be pleased with it. Alright, this is a newer tablet that's on the market. It is a 9-inch tablet. I like the size of it. It is the X1942. It feels good in your hand. Has real pretty color. Most important of all, it runs a 64 gig card. It has Bluetooth on it. 1 gig of memory, 8 gig of storage, and there is the 58 gig storage. Now let me grab something real quick just to show you that it does run it on this tablet. It does, in some movies, need a louder speaker, and in other movies, it's perfectly loud enough. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I have yet to get to watch that. Okay, we're gonna go find some music. Shania Twain.
Let's go.
See, that's plenty loud enough on music.
Don't want you for the weekend.
It plays the audiobooks as well. Let's go out here. And it says 1024 by 600 resolution. I think this is a great tablet and at a good price point, if I remember correctly. The resolution on this one is 1024 by 768. It has a 5 megapixel back camera, 3 megapixel front camera. I just love this tablet. I always have. Now, it runs for KitKat 4.4. Let me make sure it is 4.4. I know it's 4.4 in some version. Let's see if my Wi-Fi is on. Nope. See how quickly it will connect to Wi-Fi. It's authenticating. And connected. Now we're going to see, the screen's all dirty. And I've had it in this case. I have, for my setup, a little speaker. Cost me $10. Huge difference in volume. Because with this one, I felt like you needed it. And it is just any name brand speaker will work. And it's plugged in. It's not a Bluetooth speaker or nothing fancy. Just a little plug-in because it's got tons of plug-ins on this one. Let's see.
Bordered on the north by the
Beautiful
Black Sea
picture.
and by the Taurus Mountains to the south.
And the speaker really makes a difference on the sound.
In central Turkey.
And this is running the 64-bit card,
And water have sculpted strange shapes.
which
out of the
totally
soft
tickles me to
volcanic rock.
death.
Rock which ain't
Let's go. Don't want you for the weekend. Don't want you for the night.
Music sounds great.
Only into
So, and I think that's a fantastic record for Irelu. Irelu has progressively gotten their tablets better each time.